Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel, Pieces of Intuition, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Veta and I'm here to give you a channeled message and a reading from Spirit. In today's reading, Spirit chose to talk about happiness and abundance and how to find the balance between being abundant in the material 3D world and in your emotional relationships world. I'm going to be using the Little Prince tarot deck. This is a very cute deck, a bit shy, a bit more introspective, so I'm very curious what it will show for us today. We're going to use these tea leaf cards from the Astral House collection, which are going to tell us what the topic of the video will be. Since I already recorded the reading, I'm doing the intro after. I already know what the topic will be and I gave you a little hint. But yes, these cards are the ones that I usually choose to see what Spirit wants to talk about. And as usual, I will end with a small message from my collection of giant puzzle pieces. I just like to use them for divination. They give a bit more information and spice to the readings. I'm also going to be using the Woodland Wardens Oracle deck, the Chakra Oracle deck, and the Comfy Cozy Witch Oracle deck for additional information. And with that, let's get right into it. We're opening the space now, inviting only good spirits that have our best interest in their mind. Accepting only messages for our highest good. This is a safe space. Okay. Let's begin with a channeled message. Okay. So I'm seeing a boat which is in the middle of the sea or the ocean, and the ocean is not very calm, actually not at all, but the waves are not that big. It's like you're trying to stay afloat. You know, you can't paddle, you can't get out of this if you just rely on your own strength and skills. It's just something that you have to let yourself pass and try as much as possible to, save yourself from drowning. Oh my god, what is this image? It's so weird. It's like you're trying to reach a destination for a very, very long time. And it's hard, you've passed so many different climate changes and weather changes. There have been sunny days and there have been very stormy days with thunder and rain, but now it's just that the sea or the ocean is just not calm. There is no rain, there is no wind or anything. It's just that, it's like it's either after a big storm or it's just in the beginning of a big storm. I feel more like it's a temporary short period after something difficult that you went through. It's like a transition between calm waters and a very stormy night. And you're trying, to paddle and to get out of it. But it's pointless. I mean, you're just wasting your energy. So all you can do is just wait it out. Because what's coming next is very calm waters, sunny days, and you will be able to see what's on the horizon. But not yet. It's like you're at the final stretch before you see the sun. And well, that was interesting. I don't know, I didn't expect to see such an image. Usually, like for example, last time it was something more bright, like a picnic, but this time, yeah, that was curious. Okay, so I don't know if it will be connected to the reading, but yeah, probably it will be. I have my tea leaves here. Let's see what is the main topic that Spirit wants to talk about you today. Okay, so there are two topics. I feel like I have to get both of these cards. We have happiness and wealth. Okay, wow. Actually, it's so interesting because you see how the image is a bit similar. You have the flying birds here, and then you have the falling coins here. And the first association I have is you see both of them are in the air. They're trying to fly. But the coins they can't fly. They can... Okay, so I'm thinking about something funny. When I was younger, when I was a kid, there was this song that my father used to play a lot. I will butcher the name, but yeah, it's a famous song, but I'm sorry, I don't remember who exactly sang it because I don't listen to that music that much. But it was singing about the wind of change. And my child brain was thinking that wind of change meant wind, which is carrying coins, like a change from when you buy something and they give you back coins. So at the moment, I'm thinking about like these coins are like a wind of change. And then I'm seeing these birds here that are flying all around. Yeah. There is something here about a change. Funny, no pun intended. I don't. Anyway, a change of your perception of wealth. That's what I'm finding here. It's like you were thinking of wealth more in the material way, and it was weighing you down because, you know, coins, they don't fly, they just fall down. But still, when we think about the wind of change, the wind can carry these coins to, you know, further destinations and have them fly for a while, just like birds. So it's like your focus needs to change in order for you to be happy with wealth, in order for it to not be heavy, but to be more carried by the wind like a bird. So yeah, okay, let's see what type of perspective change we will have here. I have 3 oracle decks that I want to get from each of them a card and see what the general message is, and then we will do some tarot. So first we will start with Woodland Wardens. I wonder if in these readings I should pre-shuffle the cards so they don't appear too long. I don't know. You guys can tell me. Tell me, how do you prefer it? Do you prefer me shuffling on screen? It's not that I'm the best shuffler. Anyway, okay. But yeah, and I'm thinking again about the boat in the sea. It's like that boat doesn't have, how do you call these? The mast with the sails, you know, so it can have help from the wind to navigate better. It's like, it's something about wind here. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Okay, this card. And then we have Chakra Oracle deck. I like this Oracle deck a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a card connected to the root chakra or maybe the solar plexus. Because, you know, the root chakra is about stability. many times did I do it? Let me do it one more time. And the solar plexus is about our self-esteem. Okay. I want one card to see what the message. Oh, yes, you. And then we have. This is my newest deck, by the way. Oops, how did I? Yeah, this one. The comfy cozy witch oracle. I like it a lot. I haven't seen all the cards yet, so I'm using this video as an opportunity to get to know it better. Okay, let's see. Did I reset it? I don't remember. I mean, I haven't used it, so it should be good. Okay. Wealth and happiness. There is something about wind here. Okay. Let's see now. What is the overall message about wealth, happiness, and the way you perceive it? We have the finch and peach romance. Okay. Impartial. Oh, I'm sorry. English is not my first language, obviously. Impartiality. I'm sorry, you can correct me in the comments. Yes. Paint. Okay. Coffee. Energy and motivation. So this card, and it's funny that it came out in between. This card is about being neutral and being in balance. You see how she's carrying the two buckets and they're at the same height. It reminds me again about the channeled message. It's like you're in the middle of this transition between two ways of being and two ways of operating in your life, connected to your abundance and happiness. And even though there are waves around you and you have no sail, that helps you to navigate, all you can do at the moment is just keep the balance of the boat so you don't tip over. And be neutral. Really, don't exert too much energy into something that is not needed, because sometimes all you need to do is just sit and observe. Keep your energy in reserves, for yourself, because in the next moment you will need it. So you can continue on your journey and use it more wisely. I think that's why we have this card here. It's because very soon you will realize that there is a better way in which you can manage your wealth. And this is, by the way, not only about material wealth. It's like, until now, you were connecting your happiness to material wealth, like money, possessing the new iPhone, or a great car, or a big house, something like that, on the more material aspect. But something happened in your life recently, like maybe a tower moment, or we will see with the tarot in a bit. But it was very life-changing for you. It crashed down your known reality, and it made you think, okay, maybe there is another way to experience happiness without me wasting my energy and motivation on things that are not filling up my heart. Because this card, romance, yes, it might be connected to having had a very tough situation connected to your romantic life. Maybe you went through a breakup, or maybe you're having issues with your partner, or maybe you're struggling in general in your romantic life to find a partner. But there is something that happened in your life that disbalanced your sense of happiness. And it's making you think that maybe happiness is not all about material things. Maybe it's more about what is in my heart and how I feel about myself and life in general. So yeah, it's very important that at this period that you're at the moment is to keep being neutral, being led by your intuition and your heart, because this peach here reminds me of a heart. And again, you get a bird, and here you can see you have the smoke. We have the idea of the flight and the air and the wind again. You should keep your energy intact, and instead of trying to push things to happen, you should let yourself be carried by the waves and by the wind, just like a bird, you know? So maybe even for you to feel more physically, because probably you are very connected to the material world, you can go outside and just, make your hands bare, put up your sleeves so you can feel the wind on your skin, on your face, on your hands. Just close your eyes and feel the wind. You can even let it guide you. You can feel how it's pushing you towards specific directions, and just walk with the wind. This will help you preserve your energy, and this will help you feel lighter. Because the goal here, Spirit is trying to help you here, it's trying to help you reach a lighter state of being, because this cover, by the way, the gray one in this book, is connected to the 7th chakra. In the book it says it's the neutral chakra, but that's also the crown chakra, which is your connection. As you can see here, you have the amethyst. And by the way, today when I was decorating with stones, I was drawn to stones that are more pink or purple, like amethyst vibes. And you have it here. So there is something about your connection to spirit. They want to help you transition to a new state of being where you're more focused and more open to receiving messages from them from, above. Instead of, focusing on carrying too much weight, you don't need to carry it. Okay, let's see. I want to see your tarot. Today I'm going to use the Little Prince Tarot. It's one of my first tarots I've ever got. And it's a very cute tarot. It's a very shy tarot, by the way. It has a very melancholic feeling. A bit of a, not melancholic, maybe, more introspective feeling. Because I have several tarots and, each deck has different energy. This in particular is very deep. I feel it deep, maybe like even an ocean. So let's see what the advice is here, what you can do. And I'm going to pull out 3 cards. The first card is going to show you what you should avoid, then what you should be careful of, and then we will see what you should focus on. Okay, so let's see what you should avoid. Nope. Okay, let me just see the... Okay, so we have like this. What you should avoid. Okay. Then what you should be careful of. By be careful, I mean this is something that you don't need to avoid it. I mean, you can go heads in with it. It's just be careful how you proceed. Be cautious. That was too much. What you should be careful about. And then we want to see what you should focus on, actually. What's the important here? Okay. I'm not taking reversals yet because, you know, I'm still learning the uprights. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. So something you should avoid is celebrating too early. Let me see if you see it. Yeah. You see, this is actually coming out in the line of the falling coins. It's like, even if you get some material compensation or abundance or whatever, if you start being happy too early and thinking, oh yeah, I have everything now, I don't need anything else, you know, whatever about my heart and my feelings, you know, I have the new car. You have to understand that these types of dopamine hits, as they say, are very short-lived. They're temporary. It's not something that can sustain you in the long run. I mean, you can chase the dopamine hits as much as you want, and you can get them through many different ways. It can be through good food, traveling, whatever. But the idea is that these are not sustainable. So something that you should be careful about. 10 of Cups is usually a very, very positive card. It's like coming full circle in your emotional life. It's like about being together, having everything that you always wanted. You know, a family, it's also connected to family and heritage and about togetherness. So it's actually very interesting that you have here for what you should be careful about. I need more clarification here. I will pick up one more card for this. Why you should be careful about this? Because I understand being careful about celebrating too early. And celebrating things that are not worth it. But being careful. Oh, 3 of Cups. Okay, interesting. So you get the same idea of togetherness. This is a card of friendship. Be careful. And then you have the 2 paint buckets, which also reminds me a bit of cup energy. You know, the 2 of Cups. It can be also about partnerships. Okay. So maybe the what they're trying to say is the way you can balance this disbalance where you're too focused on gaining material wealth and material gains can be balanced with togetherness, with community, being with your people, but I feel like you are missing them. It's like you are missing real connections, meaningful connections, something to fuel your soul, and that's why you're triggered to focus more on wealth, on money, on your career, you know, being on top of your goals, you know, stuff like that. It's like you're missing this in your life in a way. It's like you're missing the family, the friends vibe, and then these two, like the romance vibe. You see, the romance. And maybe that's why you're compensating in this way. Because you don't know another way. You have no other idea how you can feel your soul unless like this. And maybe what Spirit is trying to tell you, what I'm getting now, is to not fall into the other extreme where, because now you're in a transition period, whatever happened to you in your past, like in your recent past, whatever heartbreak you had, and you're thinking, okay, maybe I have to change my ways, maybe I shouldn't celebrate too early, maybe having too much money is not something to be celebrated. I will change my ways, and now I'm going to focus only on relationships and making new friends and going out on dates and, you know, being with my mother, father, spouse, whatever your case is, and totally ignore this part of your life. But that's not the whole idea. So wealth is not only about material wealth. Happiness is based on the balance between the two types of abundance, you know, the abundance in the 3D and the one that we have with our emotional relationship life and spirit life. So I think they're trying to tell you, be careful to not fall in the other extreme, because even back to the channeling where you're in this wavy ocean, restless ocean, the ocean, the water, is a symbol of emotions and intuition. Because after the big storm, now the waves are, you know, still restless. But then after that will come a period where the sea will be, how do you say this? Will be like a plate, you know, stable. And this will be very welcoming for you to literally deep dive directly into it and have a swim, you know. But they want to tell you, don't rush it. Don't just jump into the clear waters and start swimming there and forget your boat, you know? Your boat is your material stability. If you start swimming into the vast ocean without keeping that in mind, you can get lost. Because keep in mind, life is a series of calm waters and storms. I mean, you can't have calm waters for a very long time. There is always going to be something that is going to create waves into the water. So they're trying to tell you, your direction is correct. You need to find a new balance in your life and a new way to feel happiness, more connected to your heart and soul. But be careful to have balance in this and to not fall too deep into the other extreme and focusing too much only on emotions. And here you have another cup. I mean, this can also be thought of like, you have actually so many cards about emotions, feelings, heart, you know, the romance here, even these two buckets, the cups, this cup. It's like everything is telling you, spirit is telling you that you are on the right track. It's great. You are in the middle of the ocean. Wait for it to pass the waves, but the moment that happens, don't just deep dive into the water. Be more like a bird. Instead of doing that, what you can do is build up your sails, you know, because you're on a boat. I don't know. It's a metaphor. I don't know if it tracks with you. Anyway, okay, let's see what you should focus on. Wow, again, if you think about it, you have all the possible cups here. You have 1 of cups, 2 of cups, 3 of cups, 4 of cups. It's like when you get such an idea, this can be talking about a series, a progression of events with divine timing that are right on track. This is a series of events that's how it's meant to happen. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is about, so in this case, in the original tarot, you have a person sitting in front of 3 cups, trying to decide, you know, between these 3 cups, feeling a bit not that satisfied with them. And then on the side, next to him, you have an arm giving him a 4th cup, like a 4th option how to do things. And the person doesn't see that cup because he's too focused on the 3 cups that, you know, are not satisfactory for him. In this tarot, it's a bit different because we have the little prince already considering this 4th cup. His focus is not on the 3 cups that he already had, but it's on the one that was provided to him as a gift. So the message here is again, you will be filled with so much energy and motivation very, very soon, because you will finally realize what was the point of this whole struggle and suffering period that you went through. You will be like, oh my God, yes, I'm having an epiphany right now. I understand what happiness means now. You know, what it means to really be abundant. So your first action in this case will be for you to jump straight in, like head first into the new idea that you just realized. But they're saying, don't go all in, just stop for a bit, observe. First, look at the options that you have. Yes, this new gift is great and it's adding to what you already have, because what you already have is actually not that bad. You have some sort of wealth and abundance. The missing piece is what you need to integrate. And to integrate it, you don't need to drink it all at once, because you know, when you drink a coffee all at once, you will just get jitters, you know. You will become nervous and exert your energy of the day much faster than you should. They're saying, enjoy what is given to you very soon. Observe it, enjoy it, drink it with small sips. You know, don't go all in. And you will see when you do that, and when you preserve your energy and pace yourself, you know, then you will receive this other abundance that you're craving for. The abundance of relationships, of healthy relationships, close relationships, things that are going to fill your heart. Yes. Okay, and as usual, I have my trusty puzzle pieces here. I'm going to pick something for you. Oh, maybe this is... Okay, you will get two. Why not? So we get two puzzle pieces. Wow, yes. You see, you still get the bird. Oh, and it's so funny because look how it appears, like the smoke is like trail left from the sparrow. Anyway, but you have butterflies for transformation, and the sparrow is about change, like sparrows return from their winter flights back to, you know, the northern hemisphere when it's spring. At the moment in the northern hemisphere it is spring, so you are literally like the sparrow and like these birds returning from you know, winterish period to the new sunny spring period. It's like a rebirth, which is great. I mean, you are I will leave it like this because it's super cute how you have the smoke here. But you also got this card. So you have the hyena and you have the koala. Typically, so the first thing that I'm thinking about when I'm seeing these animals, I'm seeing the hyena more than the koala. The koala brings me the energy of hugs, cuddling, being close to someone physically. Maybe because you are so focused on your life physically and materially, not only that would feeling the wind on your skin will be beneficial for you, because some people can struggle with touch deprivation. I don't know, I have a feeling that some of you are struggling with this. A way to counteract this is to ask your friends for hugs or for more cuddles, or maybe you can buy a bigger plushy animal to hug, or maybe you can go to a shelter or hug a pet, or I don't know. It's like you have a deprivation of hugs and that's what you need, so you can balance this energy out. It's like you're starving for human connection and good healthy relationships, and because spirit doesn't want you to go into the extreme where, you know, when you're starving you want to just dig in and eat everything like all at once, but that's not healthy, you know. So for you to get to the point where you are in the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups and you have friends, you have family, you have a healthy relationship life, it's important for you to balance these physical needs and cravings, like touch deprivation and, you know, the need to act so fast. And another way to balance this out, hyena at the moment is giving me the energy of laughing. You know how hyenas in Lion King, they're laughing like crazy. So it's giving me a very funny energy. It's like, go to a comedy show, you know, laugh with friends. Maybe you will meet people there. I feel like you need more fun in your life, to laugh more, genuinely laugh, you know, like with your belly when it starts to hurt and your, how do you say this? Your cheeks, they start to hurt because you're laughing so much. So yeah, you need more laughter. So in this period, while you're transitioning between this big storm and suffering that you went through and you're headed to the calm waters in the ocean, it's important for you to not try to change the direction of the boat. Instead, observe, stop, balance yourself, find more reasons for you to laugh, find more ways for you to feel physical comfort and touch, and pace yourself. And when the period is over, just give yourself time to get used to the new ways things are. Let yourself be guided by the wind, and you will reach the point where you will find your friends, your partner, your family, and romance. And I think that's it for this reading. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you like these readings, and if they're helpful for you, I would appreciate if you subscribe and comment down below the video. I would appreciate any questions that you have, or any insights, or in what ways does this reading, you know, relate to you. In any case, it was a pleasure reading for you. I'm having a lot of fun with these readings, and I would love to see you in the next one. Thank you guys. Bye.